How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of blonde ale up in this piece, in the form of Tybee Island from Coastal Empire Beer Co. Never had anything from these guys. This comes courtesy of my man. I space on names every now and then. Oak Ridge. There you go. Tybee Island is a blonde in a cold style ale. It is a clean, crisp session beer brewed with a light hop aroma and flavor. 4.7% alcohol by volume, come from Savannah, Georgia, and I have no idea the date on this. So let's crack in a sucker. Yeah, Oak Ridge dropped a box of beers, some from up the Northeast, some from down Georgia because he was traveling that way. It's took me a little bit to get to these tiny ones. I don't know why. I mean, he gave me two from this brewery. One was a Goza, one was a blonde ale, cold style blonde ale. Kinda can get away with a little bit of age on those, so maybe that's why I took a little bit of time on it. Label-wise, very old school stylings. I mean, this reminds me of Lost Coast Brewing, their kind of styling stuff. Very, very old school. I wouldn't be surprised if Coastal Empire has been around for quite a bit. Let's put it that way. I'm surprised these old-timey breweries, which I assume this is me being just an assumptionist. Is that a word? Usually I put their kind of established on their cans and stuff. Looks like a blonde ale, looks like a Kolsch, looks like a... Not in a negative way. I'm not meaning this in a negative way. A fizzy yellow beer. Yeah. Soft carbonation, yellow, bit of haze to it. Most of that is actually a cold kind of condensation haze, but there's a soft haze to the beer. Fluffy little creamy head on her. See if you get a nose. There's a bittering to it. There's like a rindy, almost like tea. It's like half... It's like orange pico tea kind of thing going on. So you're getting this orange tannic tea thing in there, which I did not expect. I kind of dig it. A little bit of soft kind of maltiness that comes off, not even like Pilsner, just like a generic maltiness, maybe even leaning a little bit in kind of the wheat direction. Done and done. I'm not going to sit here and say it smells like a Kolsch. I'm not going to say it smells like a blonde ale, because when I see blonde ale from an American brewery, I assume it's an American blonde ale, which is about as boring as a beer style can possibly be. That's coming from somebody that tries to find something good out of all styles. This comes off as something, I don't know, a little bit different. Let's dive in. Cheers. Ooh. There's this metallic thing to it. I do not like. Nickels. Aluminum nickel. Kind of metallic thing going on. Wow. I have not gotten that in a very, very, very long time, especially from a non-dark beer. Like, I get this metallic astringency in dark beers from time to time, this tinniness, but that's a brewing process thing. This tastes like a vessel thing. It tastes like it's actually leached some metals, some nickel. When I say nickel, so nickel is one of the softest metals in general, and it is easily leachable unless it's heavily, heavily annealed, and then you can pull impurities out of it. That's why I kind of say nickel, because that's why nickel tastes the way it does. So it's really kind of hard to fight through it, because there is a soft maltiness to it that comes off really nice. It comes off a little bit like a fluffier version of a cream ale. There is that little bit of kind of herbal tannic bittering to it, but it really does lead the way. That metallic tinniness, that nickeliness is really at a forefront. In a really delicate beer, I mean, it's got a softness, a creaminess. It's not like crisp and clean. It's nothing really kind of Kolschy, but it's kind of fun. But that just the way that metallic thing comes off, it kind of just puts a kibosh on a whole beer and makes it go kind of bummer, man. If that wasn't there, I think I would crush this, and I think I'd be cool with it. But in the grand scheme of things, how vibrant it is for how small and of a style it is, it just kind of trumps it and keeps it from being something better, because it could be better. It just no. Yeah, it's a bummer. I really want to try this beer now at a draft to see if it's actually the brewing process or the canister. Yeah, something about it just missed the mark for me. It even could be like a crazy water treatment, really. It could be they don't treat their water at all, and they're like literally on a salt bed or something like that, or some kind of heavy mineral deposit, and that's just the way their water rolls. and they're cool with it down there. And I get it in that aspect, but for me, it just comes off as metallic. It comes off as metal. It comes off heavy doses of minerality. Just kind of just pumps the brakes on something that would have been otherwise enjoyable. Let's put it that way. Fun beer nonetheless, so thank you very much, Oak Ridge. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better blonde ales I've had as late now. Value and availability, no idea. Chime in, my friend. Let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like trying new breweries, because, again, I've said this ad nauseum multiple times. This, for me, my experience of this beer should not deter you from trying this beer at least once, twice, 3 times a matey, kind of, for yourself. Because this is a can I got from somebody that was traveling, that gave it to me, and it sat in my fridge for a week and a half, 2 weeks. There are some extenuating circumstances to the beer, so it might not be in tip-top shape. So I can only speak of my experience with this particular beer. No way, shape, or form am I saying, fuck this brewery, never go to that place, because I am super piqued interest to actually try their beers, fresh or on draft. So as this beer sits for me, it's not that great, but I'm really excited to try that Goza. A lot more to mask on that one, so it might not come off a little bit different. That metallic thing might not ring as true, and a not so clean kind of beer, but in the grand scheme of things, this one just didn't really do it for me, so take that for what it's worth. So there you go, another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive, want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little metallic jammer right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.